This is a 1966 Ford Mustang convertible, done in a very dark blue with a white top and a original light blue bench seat interior. This car was completely restored in the years between 1986 and 1990. We have a ton of receipts on the car showing all new sheet metal, engine work, just a ton of restoration was done, the majority of it at that time. So this restoration is approximately 27, 28 years old, and the car still looks great today. As we go to the engine compartment, this car does come equipped with power steering, which is real nice. Radiator looks new. Bottom of the hood is painted body color, the real dark blue. It's got chrome valve covers, chrome air breather. Does have the correct 2-barrel still on it. As we look at the top of the inner fenders, that all looks great on the passenger side. Go over here to the driver's side, same thing. I don't see where there's any patches or bad body work there at all. As we go to the front frame rails here, they look in great shape, both sides. Belts look good. The motor itself, the paint on the motor isn't the best. Could use a little more detailing there, but as far as the rest of the engine compartment, it looks very nice. Hood shut's nice. As far as our gap goes, it's lined up very nice on the top of the fender, and the top of the hood lines up great there. Gap right here at the very front of the hood is tighter than at the back, but we're not touching anywhere there. Same thing here. Top of the fender lines up nice, the top of the hood. This gap is really nice and even from front to back. This is a real dark blue metallic. If you look right on top of it, you can just see all the metallic on when the sun hits it. It really looks nice. With the paint job being 28 years old, it does have a few little dings and some chips and stuff like that in the car, but it could still go to any of your local car shows, cruise nights, and it shines excellent and looks really nice. As we go to the front bumper was replaced. That's new at the time of restoration. All these things are new at the time of restoration, guys. So the bumper has been replaced. The chrome looks great on the bumper. Horse and corral does have a little bit of pitting and stuff. That appears to me that it's original. Same thing with the chrome around here. We've got a few light scratches around the chrome on the hood and stuff, but in really good shape. We do have some chips and some touch-ups right along the edge of the hood. We got a tiny little star in the paint right here in the hood. Other than that, paint looks good on the hood. I don't see any dings or anything like that there. We got a very small ding right on the top of the fender, very small. No blisters on the lower fender. That all looks good. There's a light orange peel on the car. With the car being painted in the late 80s, I'm sure it's single stage. It's been buffed to a beautiful shine, but probably a wet sand would take some of that orange peel out of there. But it's still, like I said, it's a great looking car. We got new wheel well trim. The emblems were replaced during restoration. Tires and wheels look good on the car. The white walls match the white top and give this car a great look. As far as our lower door goes, no blisters on the driver's side door at all. We do have a chip on the rocker panel right here. Also, it's got the dual mirrors. The chrome around the windows and stuff at a distance looks great, but as we get close, we can just see that it's got some little chips right here, little pits. The top itself looks to be in excellent condition. No rips or tears that I can see. It's in great shape. And it does have a power top, guys, so that power top works well, latches nice. As we look up and down the side of the car, just a nice straight car. Like I said, the paint shines well. Back bumper was replaced at restoration. Tail light chrome and stuff's very presentable. But the bumpers on this car, really, they look like they're brand new still. Rear quarter, no blisters or bubbles. We do have a little paint touch up right here. over the wheel well is perfect. Like I said, this has got new quarters, new inner quarters, new fenders, according to all the receipts and stuff on it. Corners of the door looks really good. Floor pans have been replaced, nice and solid underneath. Door panel looks excellent. Armrest looks nice. The chrome on the base bezel looks good. Window cranks and stuff like that are the original, so I mean just a little pitting on that. Same thing here. It's got the wing windows, they open and close. Window felts and stuff was done during restoration. The rubbers were done. The convertible top looks great. I mean, inside and out, the top frame was all painted beautifully when it was done. New top was installed. I mean, the top really looks nice. A lot of times the paint's peeling on these tops, and from the inside it don't look that good. This one really looks nice. Door jambs and stuff were all painted during the restoration, so the paint on the jambs looks as nice as the exterior paint. Dash pad was new. Steering wheel looks great. The carpet was all replaced along with the interior back 27 years ago. So the carpet does have some stains and stuff in it. That light blue carpet's hard to keep perfectly clean. Other than the stains, the carpet looks great. Bench seat looks excellent. Back seat looks nice. The only thing I noticed on the bench seat is over on the driver's side. We'll get to it. Up in this area here on the driver's side had a seam split on this cord. But the passenger side looks really nice. Does have the bench seat with the armrest. Door shuts great, lines up nice. This is really a nice, solid, great looking Mustang convertible. Does have a boot for it in the trunk. The other thing is, in the trunk, it's probably got the nicest trunk out of any Mustang I've ever seen. When they did the new metal work and they did the paint work in the trunk, it's all painted. The bottom of the trunk floor, just the trunk floor and the trunk compartment has just as good a shine as it does anywhere on the body. So very nice detailed trunk with a spare and jack and everything. Trunk lid fits great over here on the driver's side. Beautiful gap. I don't know if you can see the paint when the sun hits it. It's just a beautiful metallic blue. Same thing, passenger side has a nice even gap from front to back. Lines up against the quarter very nicely. Across the back it lines up well. Driver's side has a couple dings in it. We'll get to in a second. Couple little door ding stuff. But as far as the body and paint goes, nice shape. No blisters on the lower quarter. We got a little ding here. You can see the buffing compound still in it. Just a little low spot right there. Little scratch right here. In front of the rear quarters, no bubbles anywhere on these quarters. Same thing with the doors. Most of the Mustangs, they always blister a little bit in these doors. Both doors, front and rear, there's no bubbles anywhere. Rocker panel, lower fenders, great. We have we have like 8 little chips along the door edge right on that body molding. There's a bunch of little just little chips there. Doors fit good, top to bottom. Gap's nice and even. Really, the sides are great. We got a few little chips on the driver's door. We got a little ding that I pointed out in that rear quarter. We got a little ding on the hood. We got just a little paint blem right here on the top of the fender. But all in all, guys, this is a great driver quality car. Go ahead and roll these windows up. Window fits really nice there in the back. New window felts basically in all the windows. Windows roll up and down very smooth. If we look at the gap across here, the windows fit nice and tight up in there. We are missing one rubber right here. That goes in that windowsill. It's a very inexpensive piece, but the guys didn't get it put in before we did the video. Door panel, driver's side, armrest, everything's great. Corner of the door is excellent. Here's that, right on that seam, on that cord, that split just the wear getting in and out over the last 30 years, right along that cord. Other than that, driver's side seat's fantastic. Back seat's nice, seat backs are in great shape. Horn works, gas gauge works, oil pressure's super high on it, temp gauge works, it's right in the middle, amp gauge works, speedometer works, and it's got 51,685 miles on the speedometer, sorry, on the odometer. Wipers are working. All these things move freely, but our heater fan is not working. I don't know if it's got a Mustang AM FM cassette. It's also got this little factory light right here when the key's on or whatever, it's on all the time. Dash pad is perfect. The dash is all painted very nicely. On the top of our steering column, we do have some scuffs in the paint on the very top of that column. But rear view mirror's new, windshield was new. You can tell that's just perfectly clear. This is a really nice car, guys, and Mustang with power steering. Those early ones with power steering, that really helps. So. Transmission shifts great, even though this has just got the little 289 with the 2-barrel, really runs well. The front end is very tight, brakes feel good, just a great driving Mustang. I mean, this thing is not loose at all. There's our brakes, no pull left or right. Car has nice acceleration, it's nice and quiet. Very impressed with the way this car drives. Just got manual brakes on it, but it's got a nice full pedal. I wouldn't worry about replacing them at all. Nice firm shift in the transmission. Go again, shifting up into third. I mean, this car really scoots. I wouldn't worry about putting a 4-barrel on it. Going down the highway, the oil pressure is way over on the high side. It's got good oil pressure at an idle. This car is just a fantastic car. Wouldn't be afraid to jump in it and drive it anywhere you want to go. The only thing I noticed that didn't work is that heater fan switch. So we'll have to check in on that, but other than that, this car is ready to go. Horn works as well. There's our brakes, nice full pedal at a fast stop.